Hello, I'm Seemo, and this is the second part of Winter 2024 First Impression. Let's start immediately with one of the most anticipated anime of this season, Chinese Soldier or Demon Slayer, whatever you want to call it. The episode starts with a glimpse of the backstory of our two main characters, Kyoka and Yuki. Kyoka village apparently was attacked by some kind of demons, and their parents died. Meanwhile, Yuki's sister suddenly disappeared. In the first part, we focus on Yuki, that now goes to high school, and aside its exceptional housekeeper skills, we discover that in this world guys get discriminated. Because the girls, like the guys, can get special powers from this mysterious fruit that let them fight the demons in this alternative world called the Mato. How this Mato world works? Well, we soon discover it, because our MC suddenly gets enveloped by the fog and enter inside it. Luckily, he has the what to do manual with him that tells him what to do. But then a demon appears and is like... And so he obviously starts running away. But he gets saved by our second MC, Kyoka, that comes riding one of these demons and kills all of them. She is not alone, she is part of a group that saves people that get stuck in this alternative world. They manage to save another little boy, but his sister isn't there, so our two MC go to the rescue. They get surrounded by monsters, and there is only one way to get out from this. The solution is... yes. Kyoka power apparently let her enslave monsters, but humans too, and therefore this is her first time doing that. What Yuki decides to do? Well, they get enslaved, of course. He transforms in some kind of monster, and together they kill all the enemies and save the girl. But apparently there is more after all the work Yuki done. Kyoka must give him some reward, because that's how her power works. And then she starts to deeply kiss him. Apparently becoming a slave isn't that bad. After all this, Yuki joins this anti-demon army and it's time to become a hero. So that's what he thought. Instead, he becomes the housekeeper of the base in this alternative world. What to say? The anime is pretty interesting, but I need to see how the plot is going to develop. And for sure, I kind of feel the rewards are going to be better going on. The CG for the monster is okay, and the visual in general are good. Definitely, I'm going to keep to watch it. Next we have... okay, I gave up on saying all this super long title name, so I will just call it the 7 Loop anime. The episode begins with a Giga Chad character that keeps to move inside the castle while walking and slashing with one hit everyone that gets into his path. Once inside, he kills easily the 4 guards, and we soon discover that one of them is our main goal, Rish. Rish goes back in time, where basically her life changed, because the prince that she was engaged decided to break the engagement, and she gets kicked from her house. But actually this helps her to understand that she can live her life how she really wants. So first she joins a merchant group, and for 5 years she is a merchant, and explore the world. But then a war starts, and she dies. She goes back to the starting point. Every time she chooses a different path. She becomes a doctor, a schooler, a maid, a knight, but after 5 years there is always a war and she keeps to die. After she dies as a knight, she restarts again. By this time, when she getting out from the castle, she meets the prince that killed her. We discover that his name is Arnold Ain, and then apparently is going to become the next emperor. The priest finds the rich attitude very interesting, and so he decides to propose her right in front of the prince, that seems so mad because she hasn't said at all about the engagement break. The plot isn't still something really new, but still entertaining. The visuals are pretty good and the MC is pretty interesting. I will keep to watch this, and probably at some point we are going to discover the reason why our prince started the war, and if Rich this time can survive. Then we had the Unwanted Undead adventure. The episode starts in a darkened dungeon, basically, where our MC meets a dragon and gets killed. No, the story doesn't end here. Our MC actually becomes a skeleton. How we got in this situation? Well, he's an adventurer that goes solo in the dungeon, so he must be pretty strong, right? Nope. He's basically a League of Legends player that is stuck in bronze for 10 years. But then, when he was exploring the dungeon, he finds a secret path. And so he decides to check it. Alone. Probably not the smartest decision. No wonder he didn't get to silver. Here he meets the dragon that kills him, and after waking up as a skeleton, he starts to kill the other low-level monster. But apparently in this world, monsters killing each other gets a lot of experience, and after a while, they can transform in an higher rank form. He decided to start the grind to become a ghoul, while also farming materials. Where the hell he kept all the bottles? No idea. And then he started to realize something. He's becoming way stronger than when he was a human. So, maybe this time he can reach his dream, becoming a middle class hero. And so, using cheats, he can finally get out of bronze. The episode ends with him becoming a ghoul, and even though our MC is kinda dumb, I want to see where the plot goes from now on, plus the visuals are also pretty good. So, yes, I will keep to watch it. Last for this episode, we have Sasaki and Peeps. I can already tell that this anime is going to be a random anime. What I mean by this? Let me first explain what happens in this episode. Our 39 years old Sasaki lives a chill life and is happy working in his agency. He loves animals, so he decides to buy a pet, a cute sparrow. Then goes home, where he meets a girl, his neighbor, staying out of her house because her mother is having business with a man. Anyway, the sparrow suddenly starts to talk. His name is Piercarlo, for short P. And our MC isn't really bothered about this. P got reincarnated in this sparrow form, and after forming a pact with Sasaki, he can use magic, and immediately goes back to his world. Sasaki is a businessman, so he starts to travel between the worlds to make a lot of gold, and also learning magic from P. He then meets in this world a chef whose name is French, and together they open a restaurant, where him and P can enjoy different dishes. But this is all? Nope. The story expands when Sasaki sees a girl attacked by a dude with mysterious power, and decides to save her using ice magic. The floor starts to get frozen because Sasaki doesn't know how to stop his magic, but luckily this girl also has a power that lets her manipulate water. Apparently in our world there are psychic powers, and each person can only have one, and the government has a secret agency to deal with them. Sasaki gets dragged to this agency to get registered. Our MC didn't explain that he was using magic, but he said that the ice is psychic power, and is forced to work for this agency. And so his chill life is getting more and more chaotic now. He's going to be Oshitsaki's partner, that is the girl that he saved. She is really excited to go in battle with him against other psychic users. Our MC gets home to get his stuff back, while getting kinda questioned by his neighbor girl that apparently is a yandere. Yes. Sasaki must be careful because his chef Atsuki is going to keep an eye on him. Why I say this anime is going to be random? Well, I have a feeling that Sasaki is going to meet even more people, especially girls I think, with other strange powers, to make his life even more chaotic. Pretty chill and funny anime. I'm enjoying this, but at the same time I think it isn't going to be for everyone. So try to give it a watch and see if it's in your taste. I must also say that the first episode is a double-length episode, so it's around 45 minutes. This is all for this episode. See you next time. Bye bye, Seemo.